Buddy, my name is Kyle Chambers. I'm here today with Robert Leclerc, and he is the owner and head coach of Team Leclerc. Thank you for joining the show today.
No problem. Thank you. I appreciate you having me on.
How did Team Leclerc get its start?
It was actually back in 1996 when I opened my school. Personally, my school, I've always been, competing nationally and internationally with other schools and other teams. And I wanted to continue to create a legacy. And I wanted to create athletes that would be able to get the same opportunity that I did and expand that to my students. So that's how Team Leclerc kind of got its start, was more thinking about the future and creating future martial arts instructors and champions. That was kind of the whole idea of it.
That's great. What are some of the great athletes that you have on your team that are doing well in the NASCAR circuit?
I have so many actually, and what's really nice is they're all from my studios and are all coming from home, my home, from my schools. I think you had Braceda Ortega on a week ago or so. She's doing fantastic, and then of course I have my two sons. One of my sons is injured right now, but they've been doing really fantastic out there when they are fighting. Sebastian Ortega, another athlete that's coming up. He just turned 18, but he had some really great fights this weekend in Capital Classics. Alex Kazolius, another young guy, just turned 19. And he had some really phenomenal fights, fought and got a runner-up in the light heavyweight grands this weekend in Capitals. My wife won overall grands in 30-plus. Two young girls make it to runoff in weapons and creative weapons and open hands in Capitals in the for 13 and under. So we have a gambit of kids from 10 and under, 11, 12, 13, 14, all the way up to our senior divisions. So we have athletes in every single one of those divisions almost that are really excelling and doing well and creating a name for themselves. So
it's amazing. What's your favorite part about having your own sport karate team?
There are times that we'll go to a tournament and there'll be 30 of us in a restaurant. My wife will call ahead and get a reservation, and we're all in there eating, which is crazy. But it's the connection. One of the quotes I always say is, when one of us win, we all win. And that's because we're grinding together and we're grinding off of each other. And I still compete. I don't compete as much for chasing anything, except that I just really enjoy it. But I enjoy the camaraderie that we're all working with one another, and we're bettering each other by how we push each other in the training and at the tournament. So I think that's probably my favorite part, is how well we all work together.
That's great that you're able to have that team camaraderie while building relationships both on and off the mat.
Yeah.
Check out Virtual Fight Tour on Facebook and on Instagram at Virtual Fight Tour to see what they have going on. Thank you for joining the show today, Robert.
No problem.
This has been KC Sports Talk to Podcast with Kyle Chambers.